welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe down below. And without much further ado, let's get on with the video. My hair is huge today, but I'm kind of living for it because on the day I'm filming this, it is day 3 of Sitsi. I just got back. I am so drained. I've still got my wristband on, but I'm so drained from this weekend. Like, it's been amazing, and being at Sitsi is such a cool experience, but my goodness, I'm tired. But I will say a video will be coming out very soon, probably Sunday if I get this out on Wednesday, let's fingers crossed. But a video should be coming soon on my experience and fun little inserts here and there. If you want to see anything before then, I have posted a lot on my Instagram, which is linked in the description. On the note of quite a few of you have joined very recently, and I welcome you all. Hello, welcome to this weird corner of the internet that I like to call my home. I thought I would do a Q&A. Wow, original idea. I know. I usually do these on my Instagram, I do them quite frequently, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take some questions from Instagram and then sit down and do a full video. So, let us get on to the Q&A. What Disney park would you like to go to next? That's very short and simple. I want to go to Disneyland, California so bad. I want to just go to LA and Anaheim and all that area so bad. What Marvel San Diego Comic-Con announcement are you most hyped about? I think that's pretty obvious. If I had my Bucky pillow, I would be hugging it right now. But I am so beyond excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, I can't express my excitement. I honestly could not care less what they did with his character. Like, of course I have my, like, wants for his character, but I really couldn't care less. I just want more Bucky. Like, just give me that content. And also Falcon, just, I've been living for everything to do with those two characters. I think there's so much potential there, and I'm so excited for what they're gonna do. And I just, the creatives behind it are also really cool. That's my biggest, like, Marvel kind of, and also Black Widow, okay? I like Scarlett Johansson as much as the next person, but Florence Pugh is, she's like everything. And I really wish I'd seen Midsummer in the cinemas, but guess who ran out of time? Me. I literally am like, oh my god, I love her. Like, my little gay heart is like, she's amazing, and she's a really good actress, so I'm very excited to see what she's gonna bring as Black Widow's sister. Excitement, yes, yes, yes. What are your favourite Disney songs? Now, I have a lot of favourite Disney songs, obviously, I think everyone does. I find it very hard to choose a favourite, but I adore villain reprises a lot more than I actually like the original versions of the songs, like the actual songs. I love reprises so much. I'm mainly talking Gaston's reprise and Jafar's reprise. Those two songs are everything. Jafar's reprise to Prince Ali is perfection, and I was really disappointed they took it out of the live action, but at the same time it wouldn't have worked, so they kind of saved it. I also really like Yzma's song from Emperor's New Groove. It might be the second one. Help me to help you to help me to help you, help you to help me to help you to help me. What? If you know the song, you know the song. Also, You're Only Second Rate, which is Jafar's song. I just really like Jafar, okay? I think he's got the best songs. And then anything from Hercules, literally anything. Oh, Gospel Truth Part 2. That is like perfection, you know, just because it's Hades. My friend Eliza asked me, what's your favourite thing about being a cast member? Now, if you don't know, I am a cast member here in the UK. I work in a Disney store, and it's such an amazing, like, job. Yes, on one hand it is a retail job. You have the same standard retail things that you got to do, like be on a till or talk to customers. We call them guests. If you ever come into a Disney store, you are a guest. You are on stage, you're part of the performance. It's like a whole thing. But on the other side, you have the amazing, like, magic of Disney, and I think my favourite thing is being able to share my knowledge, because, like, I annoy all my friends with the amount of pointless Disney things I know. It's just so nice being able to kind of share that knowledge. Like, that's why I love doing this a lot, because you guys listen to my weird random fun facts that I have that I try and insert into as many, like, videos as I can. And it's just nice to be able to do that there. If you could be any Disney character, who would you be and why? When I think of this, like, I always go into the thing of, like, who am I most like? And I would personally say I'm most like Figment from Journey into Imagination with Figment, because he's loud, proud, annoying, just a colourful mess of loud craziness, which I can be when I get into my Disney mode. That's where I go to. Otherwise, I always relate myself to Tiana and Judy Hopps, just because of their work ethic. They don't really focus on romance in their films as much. I know in Princess and the Frog it kind of ends up that way, but she is still very determined to get her restaurant, and, like, I'm very determined to succeed in my work life and also on here, and I try my hardest. So I would say they're the two characters like I relate to the most and want to be. Actually, I've been wanting to ask this to like other people. From you guys watching my videos, who would you say I am most like Disney character wise? I'm very intrigued by this. Fave Disney movie? This is an impossible question to answer because I cannot for the life of me choose a favourite Disney film, but I will say my top 5 as of right now Disney films, and then my top 3 Pixar films as of right now. I feel like that will be the best way to do it. But in no particular order, Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch, either 1 or 2 or both together. They swap and change quite frequently. Hercules, obviously. Beauty and the Beast live action. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but fight me. I just really love Evermore, okay? I loved what they did with the Beast in that film. And then probably Princess and the Frog. That is of right now, but that changes literally on a daily basis, if not like an hourly basis, if not like a minute basis. Like, it just... Disney. But my top 3 favourite Pixar films is probably, well, definitely Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is like one of my favourite all-time films. Like, I love that film so much. Also, Coco. How can you have the same song sung in 3 different ways make you cry just as hard as the time before? I don't... And then my third one, my head is saying Monsters Inc. It was like the first Pixar film I remember watching. Oh, but WALL-E. Top 3 movies of all time. Well, the first one we know is Scream. That one is easy. That is the simple one. The next 2 are going to be harder because I have a lot of favourite films, and I mean like a lot. I feel like I have to say a Marvel film. I really like Civil War / Winter Soldier. I know Bucky's in them both, okay? But that isn't even the reason why I like them so much. I think they're very good films. And I think the fight scenes in them are some of the best in the MCU. So probably one of those 2. And then for a third film, I want to say... There are 2 films that are coming to my head right now. And one of them is I, Tonya, and the other is Patriots Day. Oh, but Hunger Games. Okay, I have a weird love of Hunger Games. I read the books. I'm very excited for the new one that is a prequel, I believe, that is being written, apparently. But the film, the first one, I have watched at least 20 times, and I stand by my decision that Hunger Games is the scariest film I've ever watched in my life, because it could happen, and also I've had many a nightmare where someone comes up and I'm in the games and I get stabbed or shot, or an arrow goes through me, and it's terrifying, and I don't like it. But I love the film, I love the books, and I'm very excited for what comes next because I just think they're so good. I love them. I also forgot to mention Conjuring. That's another film. See, I can't pick a top 3. That's impossible. I'm a film student. I like films, okay? Because then you've also got Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which I love so much, but then there's also Half-Blood Prince, which is like all green, and it's just... There's too many films to choose a favourite, but they're the ones that are like coming to my head. The ones I've mentioned are the ones that I can watch anytime. Scooby-Doo! See? There's too many, okay? But the original one, the live action one, is amazing, and I can watch any second of any day. So there's also that one. They're my favourite films. I'm sure there's more, but I can't go into any more because I can't. We'll be here for years, literally years, so we'll just go on to the next question. What makeup brand is the best that you've ever used? So this right here is the foundation I use. It is the No. 7 Stay Perfect foundation. It doesn't budge. I got this in America. I think I got it from a Target for like $7. I never used to wear foundation because it just made my face feel really cakey. This doesn't. I also stand by Maybelline Super Stay Powder. This stuff is amazing. Usually if I don't want to wear foundation, I just wear this because my face gets really red and I just like to kind of tone it down. But in terms of like overall brand, Jeffree Star, okay? His makeup, and actually touching on this, my lipstick right now is one of his lip lacquers. These are the best things. I've been at Sitsi all day. I'm talking like 6-7 hours of being at this convention, taking pictures, talking to people, like going full out, and my lipstick has not budged, okay? I live by this. I will die by this. I use a lot of different makeup, so I don't really stick to one specific brand. So yeah, they each kind of give different things, so I kind of mix and match, but they're my like go-tos. If you could create a ride themed to any Disney character / film, what would it be? I've had an idea for a video series or something for a while, which is like I take a Disney ride that exists right now and then I have to re-theme it, and I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but I have a couple of ideas anyway, so I'm like, I could make this a whole thing. But The one that has been in my head for literally months, if not years, is to take Splash Mountain, which needs a retheme if we really think about it, because Song of the South is very dated and very racist and very not really... I mean, we love Brer Rabbit, we love Brer Fox, we love Brer Bear, like, we get that. But there is so much potential for what that ride could be. I suggest an Emperor's New Groove ride, where when you go down the giant drop, you just hear Yzma saying, "Wrong lever," and then you just fall. Or like you have a bit inside where she's like, "There's the wrong lever," and then you fall, and then when you get to the really big one, it's the bit like outside, which is like the big waterfall, and like you fall down that. Like imagine, like they could like theme the little boats to the little like roller coaster bit, and you could go through the like lab, and like you could go through Patch's village, and it would be so cool, and I just want that in my life. The animatronics would be terrifying, but I think it would be really cool, and I think the only problem is it doesn't really fit in with the area. Like, it is not Frontierland at all, so that's the problem. But imagine the possibilities if that was an Emperor's New Groove ride. What is your favourite theme park in the UK? I'm going to say Alton Towers. I think the theming there is so good. I love the history behind it, and my favourite rides are there. I mean, Wicker Man, come on, it's everything. And then Wicker Man, then 13, then Oblivion. Like, I just love those rides, and I want to go on them right this second. Can I be in Alton Towers right now, please? Thank you. Any more tattoo plans? I have so many. Problem is when you work for Disney, you can't have any tattoos on show. Now, in the UK, you can kind of combat that by wearing a long-sleeved navy or black, I think, t-shirt underneath your shirt, or just one of the long-sleeve shirts to cover up said tattoos. But I want to one day work in Florida. It's hot over there. You can't put a t-shirt on underneath the t-shirt to cover things up. So therefore I can't get any of the tattoos that I want, because I want tattoos that I can see 24/7. But I will say a couple that are on my list is a howler from Harry Potter, because it's my favourite magical item, because it's loud and annoying, just like me. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I really want that because I love Emperor's New Groove. I want Ghostface from Scream because it's my favourite film. I also want Needle from Game of Thrones, Arya's sword, because Arya is my favourite character from Game of Thrones in the last season. I thought she was very empowering, and I just really want a sword here anyway, and it would be cool. And then finally, I have a quote that I want, which is, "Even when I had nothing, I had Bucky," but then the "I had Bucky" part is in Sebastian Stan's handwriting, which I have ready to go, because when I met him, I got him to sign that. So they're my tattoo ideas. When I get them, who knows? If I ever actually get them, who knows? But I have my balloon, and that's the only one I'll probably have for a while. Now, someone asked me how do I say a specific word, and that word, for me, I pronounce as scone, even though I know a lot of people say scone. The reason why I pronounce it scone is because when I was in school, this was in primary school, we did a play called What a Night. I don't know if anyone else will know this play, but we did this play, and there was a running joke that it was the sword in the scone. Sword in the scone, as in sword in the stone. It was like a weird night baking thing. Who do you most want to meet that you haven't met yet? I really would love to meet, this is very random and very niche, but I would love to meet Joe Rohde, who is the guy who was the main Imagineer on Animal Kingdom. So he was the guy that was like the big man up there, you know? He had all the like control over the Imagineers' ideas, and like came up with Everest and all this kind of stuff, and he also played Dreamfinder at one point. And if you don't know who Dreamfinder is, that's a whole other thing. But I feel like he'd be a really cool person to sit down and have a chat with. No, you know who I want to meet, okay? I want to meet the entire cast of Scream one day in my life. I've met Matthew Lillard, but I want to meet all the others. What are your favourite musicals to listen to at the moment? The things I have on repeat constantly is Six, Beetlejuice, and Descendants 3. They're the ones that I'm going to. Also Hadestown right now. They're the like ones that are on constant repeat. I feel like I've been speaking for a very long time, so I'm gonna wrap this up right now. I hope you guys enjoyed finding out a little bit more about me. I'll probably do more Q&As on here in the future, but if you want to catch up in the meantime, I have Instagram where I'll answer a lot of questions, quite a lot, so go over there, go follow over there. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to carry on watching this face, I do Disney videos, I do theme park videos, I do... what do I do? reaction videos, Marvel videos, I do a lot of stuff, then please don't forget to subscribe just here. Also click on my previous video, which is just here, and here will be a link to a recommended video. But until next time, bye!